Hi everyone, how's it going? So recently John Hammond ने अपने ट्विटर अकाउंट पे ये टेक्निक को शेयर किया था जहाँ पे threat actors were using fake captchas to social engineer the victims in order to execute malicious PowerShell commands on the system. He also shared a POC for the same on his YouTube channel and GitHub. So in this video, we will look into that POC और देखेंगे how we can hack into a Windows machine using a fake captcha. On that note, let's get started. Alright, so here we are at the John Hammond's GitHub repo. So Captcha Fish is GitHub repository का नाम है and if we scroll down तो यहाँ पे हमें स्क्रीनशॉट मिलता है. तो बेसिकली दिस अटैक वेक्टर्स वर्क्स लाइक दिस. तो आपके पास जैसे कैप्चा के लिए आता है वेरीफाई यू आर ह्यूमन, सो आई एम नॉट अ रोबोट, यू क्लिक ऑन दैट. और ये क्या करता है कि जैसे ही आप आई एम नॉट अ रोबोट पे क्लिक करते हैं इट जस्ट कॉपी सर्टेन स्ट्रिंग्स टू योर क्लिपबोर्ड. और आफ्टर दैट वेरिफिकेशन स्टेप्स के लिए आपको बोलेगा कि आप विंडोज़ प्लस आर दबाओ जिससे रन जो डायलॉग बॉक्स है वो ओपन हो जाता है. And from run dialog box you can run any command or any program for that, and then you have to press Ctrl V and press enter. So यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा था, जो threat actors हैं वो PowerShell command से यूज़ कर रहे थे, malicious PowerShell command का यूज़ कर रहे थे to take over the victim system. So let's get into the practical. So I'll copy the repository from here and let's open up a terminal. So let's git clone it. So git clone, and now it is cloning onto my system. So repository clone is here. Let's look inside it. So the Captcha Fish, and we've got three files. So index.html, a readme file, and a reCAPTCHA veri file. So if I look into index.html, I'll use mousepad and so okay. So we have a function over here that is stage clipboard and it is taking two arguments, that is command to run and verification ID. इसके अलावा हम देख पाएंगे यहाँ पे कि suffix ploy and text to copy करके इसमें वेरिएबल्स हैं, and text to copy वेरिएबल command to run suffix play और verification ID रिटर्न कर रहा है with this particular function. Suffix ploy and is showcasing us that it is related to the social engineering part of the exploit. And if we scroll down a bit, we can see this particular function that is show verify window. So in this we have two variables, HTA path and command to run. So command to run ऊपर कहीं पे हमें specify होते हुए नहीं दिखा है, but if we scroll down we can see that it is running MS HTA and the HTA path, and the HTA it is using is the Captcha verify that is from the GitHub repository. So I'll make some changes to the HTML files and then we'll use it. Alright, so I made the changes in the HTML file और मैंने यहाँ पे stage clipboard function में यहाँ पे changes करें. So I have added another variable that is rep shell और एक PowerShell 1liner को execute कर रहा है. सबसे पहले ये PowerShell को victim machine में open करेगा with dash EP flag that is execution policy bypass and dash W hidden जो कि जो PowerShell window है उसको hidden रखेगा while execution. And after that it is downloading a powercat.ps1 script, or you can say a PowerShell reverse shell script from a Kali machine on that is serving on port 8080. और उसके बाद तो execute करेगा और हमें shell देगा on port 6666. and after that मैंने इस line को भी थोड़ा सा छोटा किया है because due to some length constant in the Windows run dialog box, and after that all is same. So we'll save it and let's clear my screen. So first what I'll do is I'll copy the powercat.ps1 to my current directory, so I am hosting it here, and then let's spawn our web server. So python 3 http, it is running on port 8000. I'll spawn another terminal and I'll specify python 3-m.http server and port 8080 for my this is for my PowerCat, and at last we'll launch another terminal and we'll specify our netcat listener on port 6666. So this is for the incoming connection on port 6666 and we'll get the shell access over here only. Okay, for the target मेरे पास यहाँ पे एक Windows machine है. So I'll open up my Google Chrome and let's make it big. So I'll enter my server's IP address that is 192.168.29.160 and port 8000. Now look at this. So this is a normal Captcha verification page. So I'll make it big and it is telling me that I'm not a robot. So like usual we'll Do that, and we've got some complete these verification steps. So to better prove you are not a robot, please press and hold the Windows R key. So Windows R key से हम जो run box है वो उसको enable कर सकते हैं Windows के, and then we have to paste using Control V, and then we have to do just enter. So you'll observe and agree I'm not a robot, reCAPTCHA verification ID. So I'll do that, Windows plus R. Here is our run box. I'll paste, and it is telling me I'm not a robot and with some verification ID. But if I look here, I can see my payload over here. So this is the PowerShell one-liner, and here is the MSSTA that is from John Hammond's POC. So I'll hit enter and let's see what happens. So I've got a PowerShell window, and look at here. So we've got a connection over here. If I type here, who am I? I'm Tony Stark. So I've successfully infiltrated this Windows machine using a fake PowerShell prompt. Now to summarize this video, हमने यहाँ पे देखा कि एक फेक कैप्चा के साथ हम विंडोज़ को कैसे इजीली टारगेट कर सकते हैं. आई नो कि ये एक काफ़ी सिली अटैक है, बट इट वर्क्स ऑन द यूज़र्स दैट आर नॉट अवेयर ऑफ दिस काइंड ऑफ सिनेरियोज, बिकॉज इट इज़ रियली सिंपल इफ़ यू थिंक अबाउट इट. आप यूज़र को एक तरीके से परसुएट कर रहे हो और सोशल इंजीनियर कर रहे हो कि वो malicious PowerShell अपने सिस्टम में एग्जीक्यूट करे. So that was a simple demo. If you want a detailed explanation on this along with the changes that I've made to the script or the HTML file, you can go through the blog post I have in the description. And if you have liked this video, you can just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And I'll meet you in the next one. Bye bye.